Hi everybody. So I wanted to kind of go live real quick and show you a little bit of what I'm doing. So I've opened up the windows. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Probably the second beautiful day here in Chicago. So I opened up all the windows and I have incense going. So this is incense and incense holder. Mag Champa is burning. It smells so good. You know, anything that's fresh aroma, it's good for the home. You want to clear, but you also want to bring in. So I'm using Mag Champa to do that. And then we have candles. You can light candles to help while you're cleaning. It smells so good. Don't forget your hootie hoo. Don't forget the hootie hoo, guys. So what I am also doing here, I'm about to sweep and mop, but when that one's done, when that incense is done, I'm gonna use rose, okay? And I have it going on all floors, all 3 floors right now, all right? So you have the incense going on all 3 floors, all right? And they're so cheap, my God. You can find incense in Walgreens, in Dollar Tree, Walmart, Target. You can find incense. Some good ones I really like is Mag Champa, Dragon's Blood, lavender. Hi guys, hi everybody. But let's not forget the Florida water. We don't want to forget the Florida water, okay? So the Florida water, the first thing I'm going to do is I rinse the mop. So I'm going to put some Florida water, in the mop. Woo, woo, woo. Awesome, okay? And I'm going to mop the whole house with it. The stairs, everywhere. Let's see. What's the question? Lillian, can you send someone in my house? Well, I'm not focusing right now. But why do you ask? And so, another thing that you could do with the Florida water, if you wanted to, is wipe your counters, right? Just get paper towels or a rag, all right? Fold it up. My counters need to be wiped anyways. Put some Florida water on it and wipe. All right. It just leaves such a wonderful scent in the space that you're in. I have some dishes there, ladies. Oh, sorry about that. So we want to wipe. Okay, so I would suggest just wiping it with whatever you use, you know, to wipe the space, and then the Florida water. Wipe your tables. You know, if you want to do the walls, you know, window ledges. It just smells so good. It's just so refreshing, and you can feel right away. You can feel, honestly, the shift in the energy. You really can. You know, so just clean. That doesn't have a screen. And so I would wipe first with the Florida water, and then I would mop. So I'm gonna sweep and I'm gonna mop. And when I'm done with the water, with the mop, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw it outside. Not even gonna throw it in the house. I'm just gonna throw it outside. I'm gonna rinse the mop and rinse it outside. And the purpose of that is to say I'm done, you know. Out with the old and in with the new. Here's my broom. My grandma does on New Year's Eve. She goes from the front of the house to the back of the house. Pa fuera, pa fuera, pa fuera. And so in Spanish that means, you know, pushing out. And so she goes and she pushes everything outside of the doors. And then she puts sea salt in the doors. So the threshold. So if you just sprinkled sea salt in the threshold right here, just a little bit where people can't even notice it, that's fantastic. I have this door. This is the front door. Then I have the back door. I also have another door. And so sprinkle a little bit of sea salt, open up the windows, open up the doors. Oh my God, you can feel it automatically how good it feels. It's fantastic to have wind chimes in the back and front. It keeps everything nice and balanced. I love it. And you know, just come outside of your house as well. So not just inside, right? So inside you could use the mist, you could use the incense. And outside, what you want to do outside if you wanted to nourish the space that you're in, but not only on the inside, is you would come outside and you can, in the corners, put in the ground some onyx, hematite, any grounding crystal. Like for me, it would be this little corner, and it'd be the corner all the way over there. Okay, and so you want to look at 4 corners. So the 4 corners from where the house is, put grounding crystals. Let's see, I've done that before. Again, it's hematite, onyx, anything that you're guided to. You should always go what you're guided to do, right? And it's especially as a woman of the house, you're nourishing the home, and so you're giving birth to new energy within the home. And so you want to be able to ground and to give birth, especially during the warmth. And it's so beautiful. Like, oh my God, look at me. I love it. I miss the sun so much. And for those of you guys that black tourmaline, absolutely, Jennifer, love it, love it, love it. I love that. For those of you guys that get sad during the winter, there is such thing called a light box, and it gives gives you the light that you don't get from the sun. And you can, I think the cheapest one is like $45 or something like that, and you can purchase it, and you can sit in front of it for 15 minutes, and you won't feel as sad, as depressed. A lot of people don't realize how sad they get when there's no sunlight during those times, right? And so I feel so fantastic, so wonderful. And happy lights, yeah. That's a good word for them, happy lights. And so I don't know, it's just clean the house, and I'm feeling so good, and I'm feeling so excited, and I wanted to just kind of go live. See, and I'm talking about how it feels when I use the Florida water in the house.
Well,
when you came in, did it smell good?
Roof,
she was tanning. Does it feel good in the house? Like, what's the difference from when I like the incense, open the windows? What is your experience?
Okay, well, my siblings and I usually are always doing our own thing. We're always, busy doing our own thing. Like, Aiden will be playing video games. I'll be in my room dancing or something. My brother Joey, if he's home, he just watches movies. Nathan just watches movies, So I noticed that when my mom does that, we all somehow come out of our space and
That's true. I didn't even think about that,
more.
Sienna. Wow.
I was just thinking about that right now because the incense is on.
It smells so good. Yeah.
So
Aww.
that's what I noticed.
Wow, that's a good observation. I didn't even realize it, but it is true.
Yeah,
You could
like
feel
the
it.
vibes,
I'm gonna mop the floor with the Florida water now. It's gonna feel even better.
Yeah.
And so when you clean your room, and so now the kids in my house, they all have incense, they all have candles, so it feels really good to them, because you're used to it now.
Yeah.
It's like a feeling like that it recenters you. Would you say,
I
or?
remember probably in 2009 when my mom first really got into using incense and stuff like that. I hated it. I didn't like the smokiness of it. Like, I would go to school smelling like rose oil. Like, I thought it was weird. But now it's like, how every home has a scent. Like, some people's houses smell like, I don't know,
Lavender, or
our house smells like a mixture of everything. Sage, incense, everything. So it just
whatever we need at that moment.
Yeah, that we're used to.
And then what I've done for you guys is what you're going through, make you a spray specifically for that time of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what I do when I go to groups. I'll make a spray for what are they needing.
I think every time I go through something in my life, I think I've had a time where I've needed help with each one of my chakras,
Yeah.
I've had a time where I needed help with my throat chakra, my heart chakra. So it feels good to know that is always gonna be there. If I'm having trouble with school or something, I always have a remedy.
So
there was even a time where I would sleep on the biomat.
Oh yeah.
That was my bed for a few weeks, and I think I didn't notice it now looking back, but I was having a really good time in school when I was sleeping in the biomat. I was going through a hard time with
adjusting,
my brother and everything, but it didn't seem that bad because I was sleeping on the biomat, taking care of my spiritual
body, your spiritual body, so that your physical body doesn't feel so heavy. And it's weird, Sienna, I know you hear me say 50 million times, but it's so true. I don't know what I would do if I didn't do this. How to get through everything we go through. I mean, there's 5 of you guys. We got the 2 dogs. So much happens in such a short period of time. But thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I stopped you, but it was a good conversation.
You always catch me looking ratchet. Like, what is that?
What is the definition of ratchet, Sienna?
Okay, hi guys. Welcome to the Sienna Translation Show. So today I'm going to teach you guys ratchet. Okay? So ratchet is an adjective, something you would use to describe something. So like, ew, I'm looking ratchet would be like you're not looking to your best ability of what you could look. Ratchet's kind of like I'm wearing orange shorts right now. Like, what the heck is this? Like, that's ratchet.
But you were tanning.
Yeah, ratchet's like...
You're slaying, I guess.
There's 2 different ways of ratchet. There's ratchet, like, you know, those ratchet girls, you know, like...
I see.
Fight with the long nails.
Oh, my.
That's ratchet, too. But ratchet could also mean, like, you're looking rough, you know? Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're just the one that's just looking rough.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Otherwise,
Well, thank you. And one last question. How would you say at the age of 17 that, like, when you're around other kids your age, because you understand energy, would you say that you can identify when other people are unbalanced, or do you notice things that, like, other kids don't?
I know this is, okay, so the school that I go to now, I used to hate so much. I had the worst time there, you know? But going back now, you know, knowing what I know about, like, spirituality and stuff like that made me have a better time now. Like, I understand that sometimes, like, people are, you know, not in the mood, or like a little bit lower frequency, or, you know, like something's a little bit off. So like, it makes it easier for me to like understand more, like,
to identify it and be more compassionate, to put yourself in their position.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because you're dealing with your hurts and
yeah? So I'm gonna do that for them. You know what I mean? And then it just comes back around. You know, like, even if someone's not kind to you, be kind to them, because
there's something behind it.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, especially where I live, a lot of kids, you know, they have a lot of like material things, but like, you know, their parents are really busy. They don't really have like that like person to talk to besides the other kids, which leads them into trouble. But like, I just learned to like laugh it off, or like, you know, talk to them. Like, I talk to people I never probably would have talked to before. Stuff like that. Healing through not being like, oh girl, you need to work on your heart chakra, but healing through like, okay,
being compassionate.
Do you want to talk? Like, you know, I'm kind of new here still, but we can be friends type thing. So.
Well, I'm proud of you. You don't have to do that. So, and good will come to that. Who knows what you're going to choose to be, and probably be, you know, something.
And already, like, I'm having a good time. Like, I'm getting invited to, like, parties now.
Aw, I'm happy.
Friends, so it's fun. But
when you change your frequency,
it's
right?
It's kind of different. Not gonna lie. Not gonna say that I don't miss my hometown of Mexico. But this is what I have now.
Right.
And it's kind of funny because, like, I'm so different. And I always thought, like, ew, they don't understand me, but I don't understand them, you know? So, like, mixing our 2 worlds together is kind of funny to see how it, like, plays out. Like, I go to these parties, like, what the heck are you eating? They're like, oh, it's just, you know, we're just going to jump off the roof. I'm like, oh my God.
Get off the roof.
Okay, here we go.
Or, like, when you went to the forest and threw yourself in the water.
Yeah. Like, a cliff. Oh my God, I'm not even scared of heights. But they made me do it. So, like, yeah.
But that was kind of cool.
It makes me understand people more.
Well, you make me proud, Sienna, and I'm happy that you have worked through your hurts. You've had to do that.
Yes.
And I think you know, the myths and the spiritual hygienes that you have done, it has helped you.
Because there's still like rough days where I'm like,
well, we're human
my
beings.
God. Yeah. So
Can't
I
change
just,
that.
Like, come home every day is like a good day, you know. Just kind of get better. I actually carry like crystals in my backpack.
And you had the
when you
Lotus
gave me-
spray in your car.
Yeah.
You and Jocelyn would spray in
Yeah,
the
me
morning.
and Jocelyn
Jocelyn, where are you?
Yeah. And then like me and Jazz, when we're together, our like vibration just out the roof. Like we're already happy. So when we did that spray that day, let me tell you, we were like
Feeling good.
over the top.
But isn't that crazy how frequency can shift by, vibration can shift by aroma?
And it's also intention too. I feel like when you spray yourself, you have the intention of, well, okay, I want to
Your mind.
feel better, so I'm gonna spray this. You know, hopefully it like helps. It changes like your thoughts too, not just like your aura and stuff. So I think that's what makes.
Isn't that weird? Like, you could change your thought if you choose to change it. If you thought,
Yeah.
if you had confidence that it was that powerful, but you have to use a mist to kind of
okay,
feel, oh, I have something that's gonna help me
Yeah.
to be there. But
Yeah.
really, it's you doing it.
Mhm.
I mean, yes, okay,
But
the
it's
frequency
both,
of
yeah.
it's both, but
the
really
mind
it's you.
Works, the mind convinces you
It's
more.
the
I feel
strongest
like,
thing.
for me. I think.
Yeah.
But some people are like that. A lot of people are. I feel like sometimes I'm more logical. So like spirituality for me can be hard because like I ask like why or like how do I know it's gonna work? But it all has to do with like matching your mind where you want your spirituality and your hygiene and stuff like that too. You know.
Would you say seeing me go through a lot of things? So how did you put all that together? Like, how did you come to the realization of that with me being your mom? Like, was it seeing me or was it hearing me or?
I listen to you teach your classes, and everybody's different. I realize that. Like, people think spirituality is like one way, you have to do this to become this, or to see this, you have to do that. Like, no, everybody's different, and I think like you, like being more emotional than me and me being more logical than you, kind of like showed me like, okay, my mom feels more, I see more, that's a difference. So what do I have to do to keep up my spirit? Like, it's customizable for you. You have to make it customizable for you. So I see you like teach your students, and I realize like, okay, everybody is different. Like, I've never met one of your students that have been like same as the other one. Everybody is so different. So like,
that's a good point, and it is true. And I, as an emotional person, had to learn to also help learn those that need tools or that are more left brain, and not judge them but compliment them. You brought up a good point, and I think that's a strength with who I am, because I don't judge. I just say, okay, let me see you, let me look at you for who you are, and then what can I bring to you. So thank you, Sienna. Oh my God, that was such a fucking good conversation. Go Sienna, go Sienna, go Sienna. Oh, go Sienna, go Sienna. Thank you. So let's see if we can interview someone else in the Suarez household. Let's see. Hey Nathan, how are you? How's it going? So I just finished interviewing Sienna. So I was asking about how it feels when I clear the house. Do you like it? Feels good? Fresh? Refreshed? Roxy, how do you feel? Roxy, how do you feel when I clear the house? Look at her. How do you feel when I clear the house? Oh, goodness, excited. Nina!
She likes when you talk to her like that. Watch.
I mean, and even the dogs will come too.
Nina's
How do you feel?
Nina's the dumb blonde. She has that type of personality.
Roxy! So yeah, guys, just wanted to bring you into the Suarez household, let you know what's going on. You could get this for $4 or $5 on Amazon. Florida Water Cologne. It's not water from Florida. Get some incense. You can find them again around you in the stores. Light it. Do this once a week. Something so simple. I'm about to mop the floors, sweep and mop the floors, and feel fantastic. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining the Suarez household. And this is what's happening. This is the current situation with us here. Thank you, everybody. Bye for now.